rider while she rolling the herb. Tide sucking up on the curb. Got this feeling to splurge. My sole purpose is to give you the word. Write these verses with that murder ain't no relation to herbs. Switching lanes for that shifting. 2 5 shots, still grooving this pandemic. I just played the cards, I'm dealt confident with it. King taking over this shit, monstrous vision. Never temper thoughts, I came from poverty stricken. One day at a time, can't rush greatness. My mind like plush Dayton's. 27 laps in this bitch.
What's up, everybody? This is Vic from the FantasyFlo Football League, where we talk stats and facts to help you win your fantasy football league.
All right. We got top 10 players overall and also by position.
Okay.
All right. So, on your top 10 overall list, we got 6 wide receivers, 3 running backs, and 1 tight end.
1 tight end. Wow.
1 tight end.
All right.
Just guess who it is.
Kelsey.
You already know. So, number 1 at the list, you got Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, Saquon Barkley, Justin Jefferson, Nick Chubb, Jalen Waddle, Travis Kelce, Austin Eckler, and Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown throws me off, but okay.
Now, overall, this is fantasy points wise, which is why he's up there. We're only 4 weeks in, so obviously some names you might be like, I don't know, but it's still pretty early.
It is early.
Cooper Kupp.
Triple crown.
You already know.
Listen, bro, Devio looking like a genius.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong. He got him first round.
Second overall pick.
Second overall pick. I mean, it doesn't look crazy, though.
If you going to go wide receiver in the first round.
Why not?
Yeah.
Kupp.
Every week.
I mean, Stafford force feeds him, bro. Like, force feeds him. He's like, you don't want it? I'm giving it to you still.
Exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter.
And he catches the ball.
Diggs, you already know.
He like that.
He like that, too, for real.
He like that.
Like that. He lost to the Dolphins, though.
Tyreek,
Hey.
He do what he do, baby.
cheater like that.
Yeah.
Saquon. Let's get a round of applause for Saquon. My man balling.
The man saw the right doctor.
He saw the right doctor.
Yeah, bro. Saquon had a renaissance. He's having a renaissance year, and I hope he keeps it up just because people were
They're counting him out.
Yeah, because listen, next year you are not getting Saquon at the number 10 or 11 pick. It will never happen again.
Not him playing like this.
And Giants, please get your receivers in order. So
Please.
this man Saquon could stay alive.
Yeah, let Danny Dimes throw them dimes.
Nick Chubb. You already know what the situation is. The man baller.
You got to keep feeding him.
Nick Chubb is the only way that the Browns will be relevant until Deshaun comes back.
Yeah.
But I would tell you what, he's good enough to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Brissett can throw enough to get them in the game and get them close to the red zone and let Nick Chubb just break, because that guy is literally different, bro.
He's getting 25 carries.
Yo, he don't
He's
care.
just running the ball.
I feel bad for him because even though he did get his money already, it sucks because it's like I'm wondering when the Zeke effect happens to him.
It might not. It might not. He might not get the touchdowns, but he'll always get the touches.
He's a physical freak, so I get it. But Zeke was a good running back, bro.
Yeah, but Zeke went those issues where he wasn't getting the touches, remember, for a couple games. So I don't think they'll do that to Chubb.
Nah, it's a different type of offense.
Yeah.
But imagine the day when there's no Kareem Hunt, because it's about to be freaking, it will be open house for that man. He's got to be number 1 running back going forward at that point.
Anybody else y'all want to touch on?
Just want to point out that we got 2 Dolphins in the top 10 overall.
Look at that.
Fins up.
Overall.
And I just want to say, where's JT? Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor not there, bro. Christian McCaffrey not there. You said Justin Jefferson in there. He barely made it.
He did.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, he had 2 weeks where he folded.
Yeah.
It's just that's the thing about fantasy, right? So when you get the players that have breakout games, and it's like Justin Jefferson started the first week of the league on fire.
Like had 40 something?
Something like that, bro. And then so the next game which was probably last week, he had like 27. So I mean, you put the 40 and 27, the fantasy points add up. So it's like that's why he's there. But it's like when you go week by week, you can't believe that.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see that he bounced back and he's up in there.
Yeah, some names up there that obviously you looking like, why are they there? But it all comes down to the fact that we only in
Week 5 now.
going into week 5.
Yeah.
I do believe that we will start seeing the league, the NFL and fantasy sports start regulating itself. I think at this point we know who the teams are.
Yeah.
Somewhat. During the first quarter of the year, I think we kind of have an idea of what to expect
Well,
from teams.
some teams still going through some changes. So
Yeah, for sure.
Some other standouts are going to come out there. There'll be some random people in the top 10 still.
Mm-hmm.
But depending on who you have, you know who your guy is right now
Yeah.
on your team.
All right. So now we're going to go into the top 10 players by position.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Starting off with quarterbacks, you already know. Lamar Jackson.
Pay that man.
Bring me my money.
That's it. That's
Josh
it.
Allen, you already know.
I don't like him, but I respect him. I ain't going front.
Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes,
Yeah.
Jared Goff, Kyler Murray, Justin Herbert, Joe Burrow, Carson Wentz, and Geno Smith.
Surprising that Geno's on there, not Russell.
You know what's surprising is how low Herbert is at that point. I just think this is the injury that's playing his part. But
Not only that, but Keenan Allen, he got
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, Austin Eckler hasn't bursted out of the fantasy scene like he normally would every year. So last week was his breakout game for the year.
Right? Yeah.
So with that being said, I feel like Austin Eckler is probably a factor in why he's not doing that as much. And Keenan Allen, I mean, Mike Williams, he's doing his thing. He's actually seems really consistent now too.
Yeah, Mike Williams is solid.
Yeah. He's doing much better than he did last year on a consistent point basis. Like last season.
When did he fall off after those first hot games?
Well, it was more like 40 points, 3 points. 38 points, 12 points.
Oh, so it's like that last year?
Yeah. Now it's steady 15, 20.
All right,
whatever.
that's good. That's good. He's working on his game.
Yeah. They're getting the ball to him better overall. Jared Goff was what number?
Jared Goff was,
He was on there?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
Oh,
seeing
he's
him
actually
on there.
leading the league in touchdowns.
Really? Oh, wow.
Jared Goff is 5th.
I started him. Good thing I started him last
Jared
week.
Goff,
Shoot.
boy. If you told me to go pick up Jared Goff right now, I'd be like, ha.
Yeah.
I mean, with Amon Ra, I figured he'd have a better season.
Yeah, but
Swift was balling last season. I figured he was going to do well, too. You got Jamal Williams. Jamal Williams is always solid.
at this point, I'm going to tell you this. Like, McVay looked super smart last year, but this year he looks real dumb.
Pros and cons.
I'm just saying, because Jared Goff went to a Super Bowl just as well.
Yeah,
He did. He did. But that was
And he was a number one pick.
I think that was a running team, though, wasn't it?
Todd Gurley was there, yeah, but I mean, you still had Cooper Kupp, you still had Robert Woods. Like, he was nice with them boys. Like, McVay, like, Goff was good. It's just, McVay felt like he needed to upgrade the position.
It worked for him. You can't blame him. It worked.
It worked 1 year.
And that's the goal.
I'm glad that Stafford got a ring for himself because he's one of those guys that everybody felt like should have been elite. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna continue that trail as of what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
I think he'll bounce back, but I don't see no more Super Bowls for them boys.
Yeah.
Because as much as money they paying everybody, I understand that they just breaking the bank for them boys, but I don't know. I don't think Odell Beckham saves you, and I don't think that until you can find a way to utilize freaking Allen Robinson, they're not going to be nothing.
Yeah. What we got? What's the next category?
Next category, running backs. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right. So we have Saquon Barkley,
Number one?
number one.
Sound about right.
Number one. Nick Chubb,
Sound about right.
Austin Eckler,
Yeah.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire,
My dog.
Christian McCaffrey, Jamal Williams, Josh Jacobs,
That's annoying.
Derrick Henry, Miles Sanders, and Aaron Jones.
Wow.
So I will tell you, for me personally, the delight that I have is having the 4 and 5 running back on my team. Zay was wild for trying to steal Clyde Edwards-Helaire from me, trying to get a crazy trade for that. But I was like, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like you look at the situation for him, and he's kind of, everybody's kind of like, yeah, sell high or buy low, because it's not gonna his trajectory doesn't, they don't think he can sustain what he's doing. And obviously, yes, it's a committee. They're bringing Pachenko in. They're bringing in what's his name, Jerick McKinnon, and he's also in there. But they give him the ball in the goal line.
Yep.
And as anybody in fantasy knows, it's about the touchdowns and the points. So give me my dog in the red zone, bro. That's it. I'm happy with that. And it's good to see that Christian McCaffrey is having decent enough games that he's still in the top 10. So I don't feel crazy for picking him where I picked him.
No, it worked out. That's what matters most.
Mm-hmm.
And is JT on there?
No.
And Jamal Williams on there?
Yeah.
Shout out to my man Jamal.
Hey.
That's that what Lil Wayne mean.
Swift on there too? Swift on there too? Oh, no, yeah, he's not.
He been hurt, yeah.
Yeah, Jamal been balling, bro, and people got to put some respect. At this point,
on the RB
at this
too.
point, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know when his contract is up, but whenever his contract is up and whenever Kareem's contract is up, those two running backs are gonna go to a Super Bowl ready team.
Yeah,
like they will break the money on that. And I'm telling you, it's gonna be nasty when they get to a team that's ready like that.
Exactly. What we got next?
Next category. Wide receivers.
Mm.
You know what time it is. Some names on here are going to make you wonder a little bit, but
I hope not, because I feel like the people who balling, it sounds about right.
Number 1 should be set. Number 2 should be set, but we'll see.
yeah, I mean, for the most part, the list, yeah, it's accurate.
Zachary, okay.
Seems about accurate, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Who we
Good. I
got?
want to know. I'm curious.
Cooper Kupp,
Okay.
Stephon Diggs,
Right.
Tyreek Hill,
Love
Beautiful.
Justin Jefferson,
Beautiful.
it. Yep.
Jalen Waddle,
Love it.
I love that.
Marquise Brown,
Okay.
Amon-Ra St. Brown,
Baller.
Devontae Adams,
Low.
A.J. Brown,
Okay.
and Christian Kirk.
Listen, man, you know what's funny? I remember having a conversation last year after the season ended, and I argued that Jalen Waddle was going to be a top 10,
Oh, yeah, I remember that argument.
a top 10 receiver.
I remember arguing.
and they was like, I don't remember who it was, but they was like, nah, he ain't doing that. He can't do that. It's not gonna work out. They're gonna tape this, whatever. Not only is he in the top 10, but he's in the top 10 with the guy they just paid.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got Hill and Waddle. That's beautiful, bro. I love that.
I remember saying the first recording, I think Waddle and Reek going to have the same stats, pretty much.
I really just want to see both of them go for about 1,000 and
15.
maybe what?
100 yards each.
Oh yeah. I was saying I was
this
gonna go
rate?
to the receptions. I was gonna say at least 100 receptions or close
that'd be
to
nice,
it.
yeah.
It would be nice to see them go for that because they both are gonna get some receptions.
Yeah.
They're gonna get some screens. They're gonna get some bombs. These boys gonna keep balling too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the receiver list is nice, bro. It sounds about right. Christian Kirk definitely, rounds it off with an interesting feeling,
Yeah.
but I can't be mad at it. The man been doing his thing. I mean, and obviously Trevor Lawrence followed the money too because they paid that man.
They got him. Devontae's low. I'll be honest with you. And
What was the number? Was Devontae?
like 8, right? Or 7?
Yeah, he was 8th.
8?
Devontae, for all purpose reasons, is the best receiver in the National Football League. But for fantasy purposes, you need to go find Derek Carr and shoot him to fade.
Talk to that man because the man's open.
Because
Last week he did throw to him.
No, he did, but I'm gonna tell you what I realized too. Remember what we said if you thinking Mac Hollins is gonna be your guy, he was still throwing to Mac Hollins,
He was.
bro.
Yeah, he was.
Mac Hollins missed the touchdown because his foot was out of bounds last week, bro.
Told y'all.
But
Yeah.
the thing is I'm just saying, it's like it's Devontae, dog. It's Devontae. That man should not be out here out producing Devontae.
Exactly.
He's not, but he it looks like Carr is looking his way a lot.
I also do think JJ's going to climb that list as the season goes. He has some slumps. I kind of blame Kirk
Of
on that
course.
a little bit, but he's going to climb that list for sure.
I think he's the best receiver, skill wise.
Skill-wise.
I just think that Justin Jefferson is untapped. Like I think he put it this way, you go to Minnesota, right? You're pretty much under the shadow of like Randy Moss now because you're like after your first year, they're like, oh, you're really nice. After your second year, they're like, oh, you're really nice.
Yeah.
So third year now, they're like, he can be better than Randy Moss.
You that good. You that dude.
You could be better than Randy Moss then. And so you know what I'm saying? Because Randy Moss and the Vikings was a problem.
Yeah. Maybe not touchdown-wise, but definitely yards and receptions.
He should be touchdown wise too eventually, but I mean it's just a matter.
Boring, boy.
But yeah, I feel you.
And that was just bombs.
That's a different game
Yeah.
back then too. It's a much more passing game now, so they're probably spreading it more. But
Well, they said
yeah,
right
he
here,
should
one
climb
route.
that up, bro. He should climb it up.
Yeah.
And I definitely think the only thing with Jefferson, like I said before, is like the difference why like I wanted Jefferson in Casper's league. I just went Cooper Kupp because in my mind I knew there was consistency with it.
Yeah.
So when you're fine when
You
you're
always got to think about who's throwing to him.
yeah,
Yeah.
so and Stafford is playing like booty right now.
Yeah.
But one thing he not doing is not throwing it to he is going to throw it
That's
to
his
Cooper
dog.
Kupp. He will not disrespect Cooper Kupp. All right. I don't know if it's racist or whatever it is.
White boy connection.
Oh boy on
Let's
it.
not go there.
It's a joke. But either way, yeah, I'm just saying, bro. My dog, he definitely looks out for Cooper Kupp, and Tyler Higbee is reaping the benefits of Allen Robinson not producing. So we'll see. So what we got? The next one.
All right. Next one. Y'all ready for this?
What's this?
Tight ends.
Tight ends.
I
Top
mean,
two gotta
I
be
wanna-
locked in.
Tell
Yeah.
me who the top two is. You should know this by now.
Kelsey and Mark Andrews.
Of course.
Yeah, so it's only right that they remain at the top, but
Yeah.
I'm
Top
curious.
Now I don't know.
Yeah. Top two off rip. Travis Kelsey. Mark Andrews. TJ Hawkinson.
My dog.
Zach Ertz. Tyler
Oh.
Higbee. Gerald Everett.
Yep.
Pat Freemuth. However you say that man last name.
Fireworks, whatever.
Yeah.
Tyler Freemuth. Tyler Conklin. Dallas Goddard.
What? Oh no! I'm sorry. Tripping. Go on.
Somebody else.
Will Disley.
That is ridiculous.
If you would have asked me to bet who this list was, I would have lost all my money. Because that would have not came up with
Bruh.
this
Now
list.
remember I mentioned earlier, Will Disley, man got out of 4 games,
Yeah.
3 of those games, he got double-digit fantasy points.
Yeah.
It's just hard to just believe in Geno Smith.
This man,
Home
Geno Smith
team.
said,
Throwing
what?
that thing, bro.
They wrote me off, but I ain't right back.
I wrote him completely off. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, bro, Geno is he's showing his because you know what's funny, dog. Geno always showed in college that he was really good.
Yeah.
Like West Virginia days. Bro, you remember like back in the day? I think Geno got into the league like as we were either leaving high school-ish or whatever or so. But point is, Geno was throwing like video game numbers.
Yeah.
Like he was looked at like he was almost probably the GOAT quarterback
Yes.
at that point in
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
bro. Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm probably over exaggerating, but he had really
He had
great
the
stats.
stats,
bro.
and he was
Lamar
balling.
had a game like that too before in Louisville, but trust me, in West Virginia, bro, that man was a problem.
that
He
guy.
was literally just diming everybody, bro. They were killing the game.
I'm happy for Geno doing as well as he is. I wouldn't have guessed it. And Pete Carroll not looking that stupid. So
Yeah.
Pete Carroll looking like he got himself a trade, boy. And you wanna know why he even looks smarter? Because he ain't trade for Baker Mayfield
you right. You are right. Or Jimmy.
or Jimmy. He's like, you know what? Gino, Drew Lock.
We're gonna try something.
All right, we all right. We all right.
Yeah. But you see, Will Disley is reaping the benefits of what's going on. And he's 10th on the top 10 list for tight ends.
But are you not shocked that it's not Noah Fant?
No, based off what?
Noah Fant was better than Will Disley throughout years.
Yeah, but situation.
I mean,
it's different.
I mean, I'm just wondering if
I
you're
don't
not.
know. I mean, Noah Fant was
He's
playing
been
for the Broncos.
and he was pretty solid. He was getting passes thrown from Drew Lock,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and Drew Lock was not good.
I don't know what's going on.
new quarterback, new system. I mean, it is what it
Gino
is.
obviously nice like that, but I'm just saying, it's just wondering because I know Will Disley always had the injury issues.
Yeah.
But at this point, you make me feel like I need to go scoop that man up. Shoot.
All right, so we got 2 more to get through, and then we'll be done. Kickers. All right. Everybody knows that kickers can be your saving grace.
Listen, they do.
And at number 1, we have Young Ho.
Yo, hey, I don't like that one over there, but that young ho cool.
Young Ho. That Young Ho.
Young Hoku. Okay.
Hey, listen, bro, that's my dog, and I am riding with him in CBS, and I will not drop Young Ho cool because he too cool.
You got to keep him. Young Ho cool. Daniel Carlson.
He is number 2.
Number 2.
He's on
Viking. No, Raiders. Sorry.
Yeah, Vegas, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Brett Maher. Graham Gano.
Yep.
Evan McPherson.
Yep.
Ryan Suckup. Pause. Chris Boswell. Greg Zerlin.
Greg the leg.
Justin Tucker.
Dang, just Tucker's that low.
I'm saying.
It's because they
Because
just scoring.
they've been scoring. They're
just
scoring.
And
Yeah.
Tyler Bass.
Tyler Ass. I mean Bass. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen, dang, bro, I got to reconsider Tyler Bass in my work league. I think I could.
Remember
Tyler
Butker.
Bass, solid kicker.
He's
now.
solid. They
No,
get down
I
there.
mean, but if I could get Young Ho cool.
Yeah.
But Butker is hurt too. That's why he's. I think that's why he's not on here. He hasn't. He's played 1 game. I think.
Yeah, Bucker's been hurt. He I've been playing, but I picked up the Cowboys kicker, and he
Yeah. Cowboys kicker usually does ball.
Yeah,
As
he
long
does
as
ball.
they're good, they usually. Because for some reason they get Zeke to the $10 and can't get to the red zone, the end zone. So, it's what it is. Solid list.
All right.
Young Ho cool.
And now
This guy.
for defenses.
Defense.
The San Francisco 49ers. Top of the league.
Oh wow.
Top of the league.
Wait. Before we go, are the Dolphins gonna be top 10, Alex?
Yeah.
Okay.
But listen, here's the thing, bro. You got to understand that there's 3 phases to football, dog. You got special teams, you got offense and defense.
Yeah, you
So
do.
yes, the defense does its job, but here's the thing: if we 3 and out Jimmy Garoppolo on a regular basis, they're gonna get tired.
Or not one kit return or something.
Exactly,
That's
they're
true.
gonna be
That's
tired.
true.
So great that they're great at what they do, but they gonna get tired.
Yes.
Because Jimmy G ain't passing on us.
Yes.
Because he gonna be on the ground. And you wanna know what? And if he not on the ground, the ball gonna be in our hand. Because Javon Holland gonna pick that bit up.
There you go. All right. Sorry for interruption. Go ahead.
Sorry.
San Francisco. The Buffalo Bills.
Trash.
Philadelphia Eagles.
I had to pick them boys up.
Overrated.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Trash.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
Respect.
Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens.
That's whack.
They had a kit return.
Dallas Cowboys.
I actually think they're for real.
I think so too.
Atlanta Falcons.
That's wild.
Whoa.
And the Denver Broncos.
That actually makes sense to me.
Denver
though.
has a good. always
The
had a good
defense is solid, and that's
Yeah.
the only reason why they're not losing games. Literally the only reason. why
Russell,
they're not losing.
he is not your savior.
He is not. He is not your savior at all. Yeah, I mean Atlanta is shocking. Jacksonville isn't because I feel like they actually get after it.
Yeah.
And I guess the 49ers, I give respect where it's due. They've always had a very solid defense.
I agree. I agree.
Dolphins are unfortunately ranked 21st.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You wanna know
They
why?
also be playing 90 stats, like Alex says. So.
Yeah, so listen, that was gonna be my next thing to see from Tua is just to see him put better and longer drives to keep the defense off. Because once you get to that point in your game where you are sustaining a drive and your defense is sitting there in that shade and them boys over there in Buffalo burning up in the hot sun.
In the high heat.
Yeah, because the
Heat.
Or 6-man.
All right.
hey, listen. So, but I'm just saying.
Or
So,
12-man football.
when you got that going for you, if Tua or whoever the Dolphins quarterback is going forward, can sustain drives, our defense will kill people, bro. Because we have so many people on that defensive line that don't even make sense. Like I literally can name like 2 people for each end. Like that's crazy, bro.
That's actually very good.
Like, bro, like, okay, so you probably start Melvin Ingram, you probably start Jalen Phillips, you probably sub out Jalen Phillips for Trey Flowers, and you probably sub out Melvin Ingram for no, I'm tripping. So you're probably starting Jalen Phillips and Ogba.
Yep.
And then you're subbing in Melvin Ingram and subbing in Trey Flowers. Like, bro, the junk gets crazy in there, bro. And then the D line is nice, and then we got good linebackers and solid corners and safeties. I like where our team is.
But they, like you said, they need a break.
They need a break.
Had a
They
90-stat game, and then we played a Thursday night game, which I think that played a role into Xavier Howard having that groin injury.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we'll be all right. But either way, these defenses. They're not shocking because like when you see a good defense, you see a good defense.
Yeah.
The thing is it's very hard to be a fluky good defense. The Cowboys kind of last year in the pick department were fluky.
Yeah.
Because the funny stat with them was that even though Diggs was getting picks, he was getting beat.
Yes.
He was getting beat a lot.
Yeah.
But he was getting picks.
Yeah.
But he was getting beat. So that's the difference in certain situations.
Thank you for watching the FantasyFlo Football Podcast. Make sure you tune in for more fantasy football analysis. Like, subscribe, and follow for more content.
Embedded the drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing. Embedded the drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing.